In the modern day, cell phone cameras are commonplace. While some people have used this technology to take selfies for social media, and others still have used their cell phone cameras to take videos of their balls, it has become more and more common for the most disturbing and horrific events of the modern day to be available from 20 different camera angles. Here are the top 10 most disturbing events ever caught on film, and good luck sleeping after seeing number 5. Number 10. Squidward's suicide. This lost episode of the obscure SpongeBob series was set to air as the season premiere for season 4. As such, the writers wanted to grab audiences' attentions with a major change to the status quo, as well as establishing the darker tone that the season would continue in later episodes, like Chimps Ahoy. The writers decided the best way to do this would be to have Squidward commit an on-screen suicide, something the fans had been expecting since season 1, and the writers had been foreshadowing for just as long. Censored here for the purposes of good taste, this episode saw Squidward cry blood and blow his brains out in his Bikini Bottom residence with a shotgun. Although the episode aired to nearly 970 million televisions worldwide, Nickelodeon would later decide to cover up the incident, stating, "It just wasn't as funny as the chocolate episode." Number 9. 9/11. On September 11, 2001, 4 commercial airliners were hijacked by Al-Qaeda terrorists. One plane was flown into the Pentagon, another plane got confused and crashed into a field, and the other 2 hit the Twin Towers. The horrific incident was recorded in its entirety by bystanders, in which you can see people jumping from the towers, preferring a quick suicide to a slow death by fire or rubble. Osama bin Laden's compound was later raided on karaoke night. The Navy SEALs recorded this as revenge for the infamous cockpit selfie that went out on the day we will never forget. Despite unfounded claims that the terror attack was orchestrated by then-President George Bush, Mr. Bush had to say on the day of the incident, "This is the worst attack on American soil in history, or at least since that time I pee-peed on the dirt." This did manage to get a chuckle out of then-Secretary of State Colin Powell, who praised Bush for his ability to make the best of a bad situation. Number 8. Man dumps gay dog at shelter. After a man saw his male dog humping another male dog, he abandoned the dog at a shelter, stating that the dog was sus high-key. Thankfully, the dog was quickly adopted by a local gay dog enthusiast who is very enthusiastic about gay dogs. It's no wonder the dog was gay, as it was named after Elton John. While some people may find Bigfoot caught on camera disturbing, I find Big Guttree caught on camera disturbing, and someone ought to drop this homophobe off at a shelter too, so I can adopt him and name him after Elton John. Number 7. Ghost sighting at Disneyland. This fucked up video shows a ghost escaping from the haunted mansion at Disneyland. For those unaware, Disney has something called the Disney College Program. This program preps students for a career at a Disney park on one condition. When signing up for the college program, you must agree that upon your death, your eternal spirit will be used to populate the haunted mansion and entertain the guests for the rest of your afterlife. For fans of Mickey and Goofy, this is a small price to pay. However, it seems that this particular Disney employee decided to skip out on their contract and attempt escape from the mansion. Disney Security Unit BX7, dubbed the Ghostbusters, would track down and summarily execute this rogue spirit mere moments after this video. Some visitors of the park say you can still hear the ghost of the ghost crying out in anguish as they are ripped apart by proton packs and ghost-eating hounds. Number 6. Gordon Ramsay likes the food. Gordon Ramsay is an infamous amateur chef and television personality, rising to mainstream recognition when he mistakenly killed Pope Benedict XVI with improperly prepared fugu fish. Gordon is infamously bitter and hate-filled, often breaking into angry tirades against his fellow cooks, in which he levies slurs against them and tells them to kill themselves. This has made him a beloved figure in the public eye. However, this all changed on an episode of Kitchen Nightmares, in which Gordon actually enjoyed the food and paid his platonic compliments to the chef. It's now believed, due to breakthrough research in the field of concussions and the effects of CTE, that this event was a consequence of the infamous frying pan incident in which Gordon was severely brain damaged.
Keep on cooking like that, you are going far.
Fuck you, you fucking bitch.
What?
What do you want me to fucking say? What do you want me to say? Fuck you. Fuck! You dirty pig! I ain't no fucking bitch, Chef. I don't give a fuck. Get out! I ain't no bitch.
Number 5. Tornado-size comparison. The philosopher Nietzsche once said, "The scariest thing in the whole wide world is knowing you're basically a raisin in the grand scheme of things. If you got dropped and rolled under the couch of the universe, nobody would even notice." Nowhere is this fear made more apparent than in this tornado-size comparison, which reminds us we are really quite small compared to a large tornado. Seeing the giant truck was enough to make my prostate clench up in fear, but when I saw the El Reno tornado and realized it was bigger than a Walmart, I cried for 4 days without sleeping or eating. Number 4. Top 15 scary videos that'll even scare tough guys. My loyal followers who have been subscribed to me for years will know that I consider myself a bit of a tough guy. So when I saw the title of this video, I spat onto my monitor and flexed a little. However, this is where I have to confess something to my loyal followers. I could not get past number 13. I was too scared, and I was shaking like a chihuahua in the rain. It is not an exaggeration or any kind of hyperbole to say that this video drove me insane and corrupted my mind with eldritch, incomprehensible horrors beyond my reckoning. I also believe watching this video gave me an anxiety disorder and an eating disorder and chronic migraines and BPD. For this reason, it's hard to recommend the video in case you are also driven insane. Please, if you decide you're a tough guy and want to watch this, watch it with the supervision of a licensed therapist and a holistic spiritual shaman who can guide your experience in a positive and constructive direction. Number 3. Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Let's Play Part 3. Perhaps the most disturbing thing about this Let's Play series is that the game is based on a true story. It's sick to think what happened to those children and the atrocities committed by the purple guy, and honestly, I think a video game parodying these events is an extremely poor taste. Markiplier redeems this, however, by intermittently looking into the camera and apologizing to the families of the victims about every 5 minutes or so. I think this was the right call. When Markiplier had to run from Chica, I was jumping up and down and grabbing onto my monitor so hard the plastic cracked, just begging him not to get caught, because I couldn't turn the volume on my headphones down and the jump scare might be loud. The happy ending to this deeply disturbing internet video is that if Markiplier gets 50 million views on episode 4, he plans to go to the real-life Freddy's Pizzeria the games are based on and apologize directly to the haunted animatronics for Scott Cawthon's actions. Number 2. Crazy Scary Rap Beat Best. My viewers who are a part of the rap community will know that YouTube videos are where all rappers get their beats. For example, did you know that the original instrumental to Vamp Anthem by Playboi Carti can be found on YouTube by the title Courage the Cowardly Dog type beat? When I was still on my rise to the top of the rap game and had not yet gone platinum, I was looking to make a diss rap towards the Loch Ness Monster. I wanted a really scary beat so the monster would be scared. What I found was nothing short of pure, twisted evil in MP3 format, and if I had it my way, there would be rules in the YouTube Code of Conduct against diabolical shit like this. Number 1. Scary Minecraft Pigskin by Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a YouTuber made famous for his videos pushing over 100 baby carriages, whoever pokes more babies in the eyes wins $45, and Baby Squid Game. However, before he moved onto this more wholesome content targeted towards children, his content was much, much darker. You see, when Mr. Beast had originally told his psychiatrist about the dark thoughts in his head, he was institutionalized and lobotomized and forced to count to 10 million. Having learned his lesson, Mr. Beast decided to keep his evil thoughts a secret, until he discovered YouTube as a way to vent these dark urges. The darkest of these videos is Scary Minecraft Pigskin, released January 13th, 2013. As of the making of this video, the video has over 400,000 views. Of those viewers, only 9 survivors have been found. I am one of those 9. After watching the video the day it released in 2013, I spent 4 years in a vegetative state, during which my family tried to pull the plug on me more than once. Frankly, I cannot blame them, as doctors were intimately familiar with this video and believed it would be impossible for me to survive. Because of this, if there's any video on this whole list I would caution you against seeking out and watching for yourself, it would be Tornado Size Comparison. Thanks for watching. Make sure to DM me if you find any cool or funny videos of people being tortured and dismembered, especially if I can read the Killer's Manifesto off Wikipedia for the video. Also, be sure to let me know if you've had any scary or supernatural experiences while playing Crash Team Racing, as this is the next video I'm working on and I want to handle it as tastefully as possible. If you're a fan of the channel and you'd like to be featured in a video, kill. I love you. Bye.